Since the diplomatic disagreement started with India rejecting Trudeau's claim about Nijjar's killing, at least 5 high-ranking US officials and diplomats have expressed a neutral stance, urging India to collaborate in the investigation. During External Affairs Minister Jaishankar's 5-day trip to the US, he addressed the media after meetings with the US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and Secretary of State Antony Blinken on September 29. Here are his comments on the ongoing diplomatic tension and the minority conflict in the country.
What we consider to be a very permissive Canadian attitude towards terrorists, extremists, people who openly advocate violence. And they have been given operating space in Canada because of the compulsions of Canadian politics. Yes, the Canadian Prime Minister made some allegations, initially privately and then publicly. And our response to him, both in private and public, were that what he was alleging was not consistent with our policy, and that if his government had anything relevant and specific they would like us to look into, we were open to looking at it. They obviously shared US views and assessments on this whole situation. And I explained to them at some length. What I gave you was a summary of the concerns which I had. So I think hopefully we both came out of those meetings better informed.
हमारे कॉन्सुलेट्स जो हैं वहाँ वो एक किस्म से उन पे ये दबाव है, उनके खिलाफ जो है हिंसा का प्रचार हो रहा है, तो उनकी जो नॉर्मल जो एक्टिविटीज जो होनी चाहिए वो इस माहौल में जब ये साफ दिखाई देता है कि सुरक्षा का एक किस्म से विषय, तो ये वो कैसे जो है वीज़ा का काम या ऑफिस जाने का काम या जो उनकी जो जिम्मेदारियां जो हैं उसको वो कैसे निभाएं इस माहौल में, ये विषय। तो ये कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग वाला विषय नहीं है, ये लॉ एंड ऑर्डर वाला विषय है। ये वियना कन्वेंशन के तहत जो भी हर देश जो है उसकी जिम्मेदारी होती है कि जो वहाँ जो राजदूत और राजदूतावास में जो काम करते हैं कि उनको काम करने के लिए सुविधा दिया जाए और सुरक्षा दिया जाए।
What is the test really of fair and good governance, or of the balance of a society? It would be whether in terms of the amenities, the benefits, the access, the rights, do you discriminate or not? And in every society in the world, at some point, there's been some discrimination on some basis. So if you look at India today, it's a society today where there's a tremendous change taking place because people are the biggest change happening today in India is the creation of a social welfare system in a society which has less than $3,000 per capita income. Nobody has done that in the world before. Now, when you look at the benefits of that, you look at housing, you look at health, you look at food, you look at finance, you look at access, educational access, health access. There's no, I defy you to show me discrimination.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.